I mean, I got it, but I didn't write nothing down today. I haven't wrote nothing down for like the last 2 weeks, which is crazy. Um, but yeah, bro, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, bro. Hey, yo, first off, we almost at 100 plays, bro. 100 plays, and that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, I know, like the views that we're gonna get on the pod on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Cause like that's like my natural habitat, like YouTube, like and I have an established like audience over there. But for those of you guys who are following the pod on like Spotify, Apple Music, and all that other stuff, bro, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do, because y'all just sit there and listen to the straight up audio, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. I mean, it's not crazy because I do it at the same time. Like I listen to podcasts too, but it's just the fact that we 14 episodes in, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we got people coming back. We got people coming back and listening to the pod. So, if you guys could, you know what I'm saying, rate the podcast. Let me know what y'all think. And yeah, I just appreciate the support, man. We get in there. It's lit. It's lit. But welcome back to the Why I'm Geeked show, man. This is a show where we talk about whatever we need to talk about for that week, man. We rapping what we be geeked about. And this week, I ain't really been geeked about nothing. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't really been geeked about nothing. This week was one of those weeks where, not to say like nothing went right, because there's definitely like highs, like in this week, but it was just like one of the weeks that's like, it never seemed like it was gonna end. I don't know how a better way to explain that, but I just felt like, not that I was dragging like my feet or nothing, but well, I guess I can just like explain it. So first off, we started the week strong, right? You know what I'm saying? Like obviously, like Mondays are always a strong day just because we already usually have our video done for that day, and let me see. Let me actually look it up. Because it's mainly due to like how stuff goes on YouTube, or like for my videos that week. Just because like I don't know, bruh. It's just I be having like specific things that I want to get done, and then other stuff come out, and it's just like, all right, I need to do this now, like and so Mondays usually are already set in order, so that day was cool. But then Tuesday, I tried to get the PS5, bro. I really did. Cause I stayed up on Monday to work on some stuff, and it got so late that I was like, man, I might as well just stay up and get this PS5, because if I get the PS5, then I'm gonna have like the best sleep ever, So like I took a little nap, but I got back up and attempted to get that joint, even drove out there to get it, and came up short, bruh. Came up short in that joint. That just got me down. That post not getting the PS5, like knowing a whole bunch of other people got it, I was like, dang. I went out sad. But we gonna find a way to get one soon. But it was just like, I don't know why. I don't know, because like I actually like went out there to try to get it. Like I didn't just cut my losses when I didn't get the initial drink. I was like, man, it says it's in the store. Let me go see if I can get it real quick. But we learning. We got some better strategies to get this joint next week. So hopefully we do get it, and I'll definitely keep y'all updated. I might have it by now, by the time y'all actually listening to this podcast, if you're a YouTube only watch or listener or watcher. But we're gonna see how it goes. But yeah, man, it was a real like up and down week. Like I had one of my videos doing really well recently, and that had me hype, but it's like when you do a good video, it's weird, bro. It's super weird. Like YouTube is a weird thing, because like you do a good video and then it's like, dang, I want to just see how far this will get, instead of putting something else out, even though I did it anyway. But I was just like, I kept like watching, you know, and it was just like I was like, dang, I was like, keep going, cause I'm just trying to like they got this whole rating system, right? So like your video could be rated 1 out of 10, or 1 through 10, you know. And when you get a 1 out of 10 video, that means like your video is like doing really well, as far as like your previous stats. So like I had 2 1s this week. Um, well, I guess the last week was counting last week too, but um, I had 2 1s recently, like within the last 7 days or whatever, and I was hyped, bro. I was hyped, but then when the next video came up and it was just like it was chilling, I was like, dang. I was like, oh, I thought I had my hand on the pulse. I thought I had it on the pulse, bro. And but that's part of it, bro. And I just like I'm starting to see like, especially like my reaction videos, where we're reacting to like trailers or for games or movies or shows or whatever. Those are consistently doing better and better. And I wish it was like a way that I could see like because they got a lot of different uh algorithms or whatever, like to that, or analytics that they show you to where you can see like the reasons why your video is doing well. And what I'm looking for most is like my videos will start getting recommended. So the more and more I talk about certain topics and certain shows, and my series, like it'll get further imprinted on the algorithm. That's at least how I think about it. Nobody, like, there's a lot of people that know about the algorithm, like it knows what their community wants, but it's like especially hard when you don't get as much feedback. That's why I think like streaming is so important, because you can get direct feedback from your audience to see what they want you to do, because those are the people that are consistently like watching your videos, right? So just trying to like understand it and understand like more about SEO and all these different acronyms that are out there to help you. It's like exciting, and it's like I don't even know what to call it, bro. Like it's not disheartening, because at the end of the day I'm getting data, so I'm learning, and that's got me excited. That's got me geeked. That when I'm learning is like progressing my channel forward, and I'm just like really just shooting to continue to get better. And like I said in the last pod, like like, but I don't want to limit myself. So like becoming the next Stephen A of like whatever isn't like my end all be all goal. That was just like a best like comparison to like what I'm trying to do, like what I'm trying to get to. But I'm not like trying to literally be Stephen A. Like, nah, like I'm trying to just be G. And I just know like when it all, like, because if you make it on YouTube, you can make it on anything, bro. So like when that joint start popping like it needs to, or it's going to, you know what I'm saying, like then everything else will start flowing better. Because I'm doing like the stuff that I'm doing, I already know like a lot of like even YouTubers or huge Twitch streamers are not doing. But the only thing that they really got ahead of me right now is time. Like they've been doing this a lot longer, and I really haven't. I really just started really focusing on it. Like I've had my YouTube channel for like a long time, but it's been just for play, and now it's like we got a whole new vibe, bro. We got a whole new everything. It's nothing like it was before. So like right now, like I'm still chasing my old stuff that like I definitely had an audience for that, but that's not like 2K was not really like, I don't want to base everything like on 2K, because 2K can go and be gone, you know. And the game itself was just, it was just, not that it was just whack, but it was just like not what I wanted it to be. So I just was like I don't even play 2K no more like that. Like I still watch it from here and there, but um I don't even really play the game anymore. So to like go from that's all I did to like not doing it at all, you know? Like I'm chasing those old videos. Like I got plenty of videos that popped off in 2K, you know, but now I'm trying to make my reactions pop off, my reviews pop off, the Why I'm Geek show pop off, you know what I'm saying? Like we working on it. We working on it. So it's got me excited, you know what I'm saying? But this week was definitely like one of those weeks where it's like, man, if you can get through that, like, you just building up your, like, I guess stamina, or just, like you just getting reps in, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know that if I have another similar week, I know that I can continue to upload and not miss a day. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, not getting the PS5 messed up my sleep schedule. And it took me a minute to fix it, but we got all the videos done, we got them all out, and we're good. You know what I'm saying? Even now, like with the Twitch stream, like the Twitch stream is like my most, like, definitely my most inconsistent thing that I do. Just because I don't stream at the same times, and these are all things that I can fix, but sometimes the video is not done, but and other times I don't really feel like playing the game at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like trying to find other ways. That's why I feel like the podcast is important, because this is like a constant thing. But even with this, I need to get better with just like timing. Because say for instance, like I said in a previous episode, like now with like last week, how like what I learned from last week on just uploading videos that I definitely should have uploaded prior, and kind of being late based on like what's going on in the world. Like I should have definitely put it out on Wednesday along with the podcast. So like now I'm not really opposed to double uploading, but also like really being more in tune with like watching something and then like giving my opinion on it, not directly, but within like 24 hours, because that initial like reaction, it's because not everything's a reaction video, but it's still like really fresh in my mind, because I do like to watch something and then like live with it for a little bit and gather my thoughts about what I want to talk about in a video, because like that makes for better content. But I did realize like waiting to record, like I should, if I was going to do it, I should have been recorded my, well, I should, let me stop. Okay, so speaking of the Falcon and Winter Soldier review, I should have not waited to record it when I was going to edit it. So I should have recorded the review when I actually saw the movie, or when I finished the show, and then did it like directly after, so that you still get, I still had like some of the points that I wanted to talk about, but it's still like everything from that episode is still fresh on my mind. Like, don't get me wrong, I rewatched the episode, but just to give myself a refresher. But like after doing some research on like better ways to review things, like, because I'm not necessarily trying to be like a show critic or a movie critic per se, like with being super precise on just knowing every little thing about who made the movie and who directed it and all that other stuff. Like, yes, I want to be correct in saying that, but more so, I just want to give my perspective on the movie or on the show, on the content. So if I'm waiting to do that, I might forget something that I noticed when I first saw it, and it could possibly make it that much better. And obviously, it's gonna be a lot more entertaining because it's fresh. Like I didn't wait till like 4 days later, and now I'm just like chill about what happened. Like, nah, I need that same energy, because that's the same. That's a similar thing to listen to a podcast. Like, I've definitely changed my whole you know energy when it comes to podcasting because I went and listened back to it, and it's like I'm whispering, because I get deep in thought, and then we go down the rabbit hole, and we lose like the original point. And even literally right now, like I know what the main point of what I was saying was, but I literally did that. But the energy doesn't change now compared to episode what four, like 4 or 5. When I first started doing this, like nah, like we continue to get better from every aspect of it, and that's what you call growth. That's because we trying to be great, bro. We trying to be great, man, and greatness takes time, bro. So, like, I'm excited to see, like, where we're at episode 150. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we gonna be at, because we literally hit like episode 100 last week on the G Files, and the G Files was something completely different prior to this. So, like, I've really been trying to find a way to like still incorporate it being an episode within like just how it's presented on YouTube and stuff, because the video you're gonna know it's a new episode, and just like how I speak on it, but it's hard to include all that in the title and it like read well, because I want it to read well. I want people to understand like what it is and or what it ain't. I was about to start rapping, but nah, bro. It's just a crazy thing, bro. It's a whole like the algorithm is crazy. Like creating content is crazy because you never really know like exactly, like it's not a complete science. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm definitely like, and this got me to thinking like I need to watch that one thing on Netflix that's out right now. It's like a social media competition, just to see because I know there's definitely science to like certain things, but um like meme pages and stuff, like just growing a following that way, there's definitely a science to that specifically. But it's just an interesting thing um to see. So I might check that out. I forgot what it's called, but it's like somewhere like a reality show too. So I'm not really too like geeked on that aspect of it, but I could see it working. And I also need to watch that documentary on social media and how social media done changed humans, because I never saw that, and I think that would be interesting. But one thing I'm definitely going to pay attention to, if y'all haven't like seen it already, I haven't seen it yet either. But by the time y'all might hear this, I might already have something out on it. And that being the new Tom Clancy movie. I haven't seen anything really like bad about it yet, other than people wanted to see more of Lauren London, but she's not like the main character, and well in the freak in the trailer she get murked, so yeah, she can't be in the movie that long. So I'm definitely gonna check it out. But seeing Michael B. Jordan in that role, and it's like, is he the new like well I don't even know, because I don't really pay attention to a lot of Tom Clancy stuff, but like, is he gonna get a whole series of movies if this one does well? Because this came out on Amazon, so Amazon's on fire right now with Invincible just ending. Oh, that just ended. I didn't even talk about that. So that finale was great. I already got my review up for it, and I'm super excited just for that whole world, bro. Because there's so many influences from Dragon Ball Z to the Justice League to Superman to just animes in general. Like endless shows, man. And if they do it right, bro, this joint could be really dope. Like my whole theory that I had, about him being mind controlled, I was completely wrong. But I'll still write on some things, with his history being pretty much like fake from what like it's sugar coated. You know what I'm saying? He sugar coated it for um Mark just to get him to get more excited about being a Viltrumite and what that really means. And I feel like I feel like if he really wanted to like I feel like none of this would have happened. This is another theory, but I might make a video on it. But none of this would have happened if Mark got his powers way earlier. Because if he had got his powers at like 12, 13, um, he would have learned all this stuff, and they like he would have learned all this stuff, but would have been like right under his father's like thumb, because when you're that age, you don't question nothing. You don't question anything. That's why, at first, like, Yoda didn't want Qui-Gon Jinn or Obi-Wan to train Anakin, because he was already quote unquote too old to become a Padawan, and they needed him to have not only just an open mind, but you know trust in the Force to not question, and that, because that leads down to the dark side. Not that you can't question stuff, but the answers to those questions might lead them to the dark side. And that's probably why Omni-Man had to kill the Guardians, because if he started to question them, like, or if he got out of line, the Guardians might gang up on Mark at some point, and if, not to say that Omni-Man wouldn't have got rid of him anyway, but if he had got his powers way earlier, he wouldn't necessarily have to worry about Mark getting influenced by anybody else other than him, and be able to make his own decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because like as a teenager, you question more stuff and you have your own perspective by then, or at least you start to grow it. You know what I'm saying? And at the age you start to question stuff and try to get in your own bag. But I just think that if Mark got his powers way earlier, we've been in a whole different scenario. So we'll see, bro. We'll see what happens with Invincible in the next season, whenever that comes out. Because there's a comic book, so like the story is pretty much already written. So if you want to go ahead and check it out for yourself, so you can go do that. I'm not gonna go to do that because I just like being surprised. I like trying to figure out what's gonna happen before it happens, and seeing if I can come up with a different theory, or just see what I had at. You know what I'm saying? Like if I wrote the story. But I'm just excited. I think that was really good. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely suggest you go watch that joint. That joint was fire. And also a new anime dropped on Netflix, which by the time you're hearing this on YouTube, or possibly Spotify and all that stuff, I did my first impressions on this show, and I give a little synopsis of it because I haven't finished it yet, and I've also haven't recorded that video, but I'll give y'all a little synopsis of I guess it's called Yasuke or Yasuke. I think it's called Yasuke. I think that's how you say his name, is Yasuke. And it's basically like a black samurai, one of one, basically, in this world of magic and technology, but it's like still set in olden times, and you know, it's about like the Mongol war that happens. Um, and I think it's like so far, I think it's a cool show. I'm not too keen on like just like the different, I guess, mutations that's happened so far. Like I want it to be uh more so like Ghost of Tsushima, honestly. Like an honest, like true story of a black samurai that's like, you know, just built different. And I think we're gonna get that, but you know, I guess to sell the story and make it different and not something that's already been told, you add not only the mechas, but you add the magic and the different beasts and all this other extra stuff that definitely makes for cool theatrics, but you know what I'm saying, like it doesn't really like impress me. I love the art style of it. Um, you know, Lakeith Stanfield is the main character. He's doing a good shot. He's doing a good job. And then, you know, it's some notable. It's some other notable people in there as well. But it's dope, man. It's dope from what I've seen. Like I'm just waiting for him to really get in his bag, cause we've seen him like so far I've seen him get in his bag when he was young, but I want to see him get his bag like, cause he's like middle aged right now. You know what I'm saying? Like starting to get gray, dreadlocks, and it's cool, bro. It's super cool. But other than that, that's all I really got for today's episode. If you enjoyed the episode, definitely hit that like button, definitely hit subscribe button. Rate the podcast, you know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys thought of anything I said. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Get on the vibes. Always keep going. Let's keep going. It's been your boy G. I'm gone. Peace.